Hi guys, thank you for coming back to my channel. So we've been having a beautiful weather this week, bit of a heat wave here in Ireland, and I thought I would show you all my plants in my collection, how well they're doing, and also some of the new plants that I purchased recently. So I'm going to start you off over here to my main plant collection. So the weather has been really beautiful, so I kind of move all my plants here, enjoying the beautiful summer weather. Don't mind my clothes on my balcony because we've been having such a heat wave this week. It's just a great way to able to dry my clothes on the balcony, so just please ignore that. So I'm going to show you here my main plant collection. So here on this stand, I'm going to start off. So I've recently, so this is a new purchase. It's a Sansevieria. It's a new type of Sansevieria. I can't remember the name of it, and I just love this crazy, feel of it. There is one that is kind of similar, but I think this is a new one. But I just love how crazy it is. I used to have one that I bought in IKEA, and it got pest. It had this kind of like a sticky residue. So I don't know what kind of pest it is. So I kind of wanted to try this plant again because I really love how crazy it is. And then here's another type of Sansevieria. And I just love all the patterns on the Sansevierias, you know, all the unique ones. If you go back to my old vlogs, I would have put the names of what these snake plants are, all my plants are. And my CC compacta. And then more Sansevieria. So this kind of stand, I just like have like all my big Sansevieria plants. I just love all these like unique ones, like they just, all the patrons. And then I think this is a new one. I can't remember if I've shown you this one. I just love how silvery this one is. You can see like each leaf is different. Like it's a bit of a yellow on the edges, and then has the silvery leaf, and then like a bit of the patron. It's just like a really lovely silvery green one that I really like. And a bit like the moonshine, but the moonshine is, I think, is pure silver. This one is just like more unique. I never came across this type of Sansevieria before. It's just so beautiful. And with Sansevierias, they're very drought tolerant, so you don't really need to water them as much, because I had some casualties where I kind of like watering them too much, so and they led a bit to a root rot. And Sansevierias, they're actually great for purifying your home as well. So yeah, I just love all the Sansevierias. And then I have my Hoya Crimson Princess. It's just like really draping down so beautifully. It's just like really grown. I mean, this is the only Hoya has been grown really beautifully. And I had the Queen before, which I kind of miss, but that one is just very, I find it very hard to look after. It kept giving me mealybugs. I mean, I tried it 3 times, I just kind of given up. But the Princess one is just being grown really beautiful. I would love to have the Queen maybe in the future. Hopefully I can grow it out, because these two, the Princess and the Queen, were my first Hoyas that I got in the collection. That's how I started collecting Hoyas, because they were my 2 favorite ones because of the variegation. As you can see, like the new leaves, they come out really pink. It's just really beautiful. The new leaves come in pink. It's just beautiful. And then I recently got this Thai Constellation. So this is a new plant I came across. I never bought a Thai Constellation before. I remember back in the, probably before COVID. I mean, Thai Constellations, they were like so expensive back then. And I said like, and I saw this one like for 20 euros. And I said I'd give it a try. So these are the original leaves, and yeah, so it pushed out this big leaf where so there is a bit of a damage because usually when there's new leaves that are pushed out in the nursery, it's gonna be, you know, like you're gonna have some damages, but it's just mainly on this side, but this side is still beautiful. And then this is the other big leaf. I just love the green and speckle. Like I don't mind if I don't get so many of this cream variegation, but yeah, I really like this kind of speckle type. It's like paint, you know, just being, you know, splash on the leaves. I just like that. Yeah, I noticed some Thai constellations, the leaves, I see some people in the collection like they're more white, and mine looks more like a creamy yellow. So I don't know if there are like different types of Thai constellation species out there, you know. So because as I mentioned before, like I don't usually buy aroids or tropical plants because of their growth structure, you know, like they kind of like grow in a tree axis. I like plants like trailing down or just kind of like grow compact. But I just like, this was like 20 euros, so I said I'll give the Thai constellation a try because I never had one before, so I said I'll give it a try. But I'm not really into the pole as well, but at the moment it's okay. I mean, it doesn't need a pole yet, but I probably use a bamboo stick if it does need. But it's just, yeah, it's really beautiful. And then I have my Schefflera here. It's just a beautiful weather, so just kind of taking advantage of this weather. So I'm kind of, you know, growing out of love out. I mean, like this Schefflera, I mean, it doesn't bring me joy. As I mentioned before, like I had all the varieties, the ones with the variegation. But yeah, so I might give this one away later on, you know, because you know, it's just like yeah, it's not really bringing me joy. And sometimes like the leaves just kind of like flop down and it just doesn't look nice. I was thinking of like this branch here, you know, kind of like twisted, you know, like the bamboo styles, might give a structure and remove some of the leaves, but I don't know yet. Yeah, and this is the main plant stand. As you can see, there's not much really happening with this one. And then this Sansevieria, it pushed out this big leaf here in the middle, and also this small one at the outside. But I don't know why the outside leaf is not growing any bigger. For some reason, it's just the one in the middle. You can see like the variegation is really beautiful as well. I mean, these are all new leaves. I mean, the original leaves, they all died off because I was watering the Sansevierias too much, which I've learned. And then I kind of split these two plants together, you know, just to have a backup insurance, you know. And sometimes these leaves, they grow like all the way down and they can go really crazy, so I kind of remove some of the leaves when it does that. And then you notice I have like a Christmas cactus. So I never had one before, and I said I'll give it a try because I bought this, I think during Easter, and it was growing like these beautiful pink leaves. But then it was kind of like, I don't know, it just, the flowers kept dropping, drying off. I don't know why that is. I don't know if it's like, what conditions it needs. Yeah, the flowers was just like very soft, and the new buds were like coming off. Or like it has grown all these new leaves here at the ends. So I don't know, I think they bloom every certain time. I still want the Easter cactus because the Easter cactus, it doesn't have this kind of like the ridges, like the spikes. It has like a more round leaf. But I don't know, for some reason we only get the Christmas ones. We don't get the Easter one. Yeah, it's really beautiful. It would be nice to get the variegated version, but if I can't find the Easter one, I doubt I'll come across the variegated one. Because I see Wild Ferns, her Christmas cactus at the variegated one, and it's really, really nice. Yeah. And then down here, my Hoya Matil Splash is just growing really beautifully. I did had a few mealies on this plant for some reason, and I haven't seen any yet. Fingers crossed. I think things with Hoyas, like you know, they can be prone to get mealy bugs. That's one thing about Hoyas that really drive me crazy is the mealy bugs. But other than that, you know, they're beautiful plants. I'm usually with Hoyas, I collect for their variegations and the patches on the leaves. Like, I'm not really a big Hoya bloom person, so I usually just for Hoyas for their variegations and their leaf structure. Yeah, and then my Hoya obovata, and then my Hoya Godingading. I think this is the new leaf. And then there's a really tiny leaf here, and it's been like that for like weeks, and it's like hasn't grown any big. I don't know why that is. I find this plant is a very slow grower. Like it's not a fast grower. So this leaf is just taking forever to get big. And then moving down here, I mean, like, still grown beautifully. And as well, yeah, it's all really nice. And then yeah, I mean, if you know my Hoya collection, I would have given the names. So today I'm just giving you like a walkthrough of my plants, how they're doing, their growth updates. And this is a new leaf. You can see how big it has grown compared to the other size. I mean, they're still beautiful, but this one is like hasn't hardened off yet, so it could grow more bigger. I just love this one. It's like the shiny leaves, and then the back of the leaves is kind of like very fuzzy. You know, you can see the speckle of fuzz. I mean, this one is the same. So this one has more longer leaves. The Glospa has longer leaves. Yeah. And then my Carnosa Stardust. This one is just like, it keeps growing, giving me new leaves constantly. You can see back here. I mean, this one just keeps growing and growing. I find with Hoya Canosas, they're like more of a faster growth. Like, they grow quicker than any other type of Hoyas that I've come across. Yeah. So each leaf is really different, the speckles. Yeah, this one's just like giving me like new leaves all the time. And then my Sansevieria. I mean, this one hasn't been doing much, you know, but this one I noticed, I don't know if you can see with the sun, you can see this one here. I noticed like there's a new leaf here underneath here. So this is a new leaf growing, which is nice. Yeah, I really like this type of Sansevieria, you know, the compact, the rare ones. Yeah, and then I recently got a monkey tail. This one is just like really fuzzy, you know. I think my friend wanted one, so I'm gonna give her this plant. I just haven't, you know, had great luck in growing this type of monkey tail cactus, you know, of the growth structure. You can see like the way when you take a piece off, they grow, they split, and I'm not really fond of that. I prefer just like the whole tail coming down without seeing this type of, you know, growth there. Yeah, I really like to have own the rat's tail one. That's like it's like really more narrow. Wildfern has that one, and it's just like I haven't come across that plant. It's just that one seems to be very hard to get compared to the monkey tail one. This one, like, I see it all the time, but the rat's tail one I don't see. I think I'll have more success with growing in that one than this one. Yeah, so and then my Hoya rotunda there in the middle, it's just like it's not really doing well. It keeps giving me mealies for some reason, so I just kind of moved it here. And this is a drawing that my son did. It's one of those Van Gogh drawings, so I just kind of put in a frame and put it here. Yeah, so this is yeah, all the plants on my plant stand. Just moved here, just some of the plants here, just to, you know, give them nice sun. But the Thai, I don't know where I'll move it in the future. But at the moment, it's just I have it here with the grow lights at night time. Yeah, so I usually use the grow lights now in the evenings now, because we are into the summer. So giving them nice natural light. And then moving on here, I just kind of moved my type of pothos here just to enjoy the sun. Yeah, I think is this a new plant? I don't know if I've talked about this one before. Yeah, and then this is, I think it's my Manjula. It's not really doing well. It's been giving me lots of bleached yellow leaves, which I'm really kind of sad, you know, because it's grown really nicely. You know, I find the variegated ones, they can be bleached very easily, just harder to look after than the normal green ones. Yeah. And then this bonsai here is just looking very, very sad. You know, kind of repotted, hoping that, you know, hopefully in the summertime it will give me more leaves. I kind of like put grow light here, just, but it's not really benefit it much. Yeah, it's just looking very, very sad. You know, just hopefully it will grow nice. Because I find with bonsais, they're like, get mealybugs on bonsais. I don't know why, because you can see like their twigs. I mean, there's not much sap to, you know, to have. So I don't know why like I'm getting, you know, mealies on bonsais. It's just very annoying. And then these ones are still doing nicely. I mean, these two are going like very strong. I mean, they're the same type of plant, but I just don't know why that one is just not doing well. I mean, this one got attacked by mealybugs a few times as well, which I kind of just like, it's like bounced back. And then this is the very first one, first bonsai I got. I think this is like 4 years now. And you can see their little blooms, like they're like white flowers. Yeah, they give like little white flowers, like these white tiny flowers. Yeah, we're trying to you know, like make the trunk to be thicker, so that's why like it's kind of branching out crazy. But I think we probably will snip it back, because I don't want to put too much weight on the bonsais. I mean, we just potted these during spring. That's the time usually like pot up bonsais. They haven't been potted for 4 years. So yeah, so this one I gave a nice new pot. I just love the oval shape of this pot. And then this one is just changed to black, so you can see the leaves more popping out. And then my yeah, this one is doing well as well, my Adenium, and Desert Rose type. Yeah, so when these stems get really long, I tend to cut it, so it doesn't grow crazy. And then you can see it does shoot back new leaves, you know, on the stem, just to give it a bit of a structure so it doesn't go leggy. And this one is still doing well, okay. I mean, seldom, like, there are times where I would guess yellow leaves on this plant as well. Yeah, I think this plant like needs lots of like I need to spray it as well a lot for the humidity. And I just love this bird ornament. Sometimes you come across these ornament in a garden center, and they're like a decorator for your plant pots. I just love this one. They're so sweet. Hopefully I will come across other types like a hedgehog or types like that, but I've only seen the birds ones. Yeah, and then underneath here it looks very sparse, because a lot of the plants I moved to the plant stand, so this is where I keep all my like mini plants. Yeah, so this is another type of Sansevieria as well. It's like a compact one. I just love the variegation one. I had one that is like this, but had more kind of like a yellow creamy variegation. I'm just so sad that's passed away from, you know, like just watering too much. And then I kind of put my Hoya Chelsea back here. Used to be on the plant shelf, but wasn't doing really well, so I just kind of put back here with the grow lights. And then I don't know if I showed this one. Yeah, I probably did. I can't even remember. I was looking back my old video. The last video I posted was 2 months ago. So yeah, it's going really well. I mean, this Geo one is not doing anything. It's not popping out a new growth, which is really sad. I mean, I had another one before, like a big massive one, and unfortunately, like I kind of like overwash it as well. So yeah, with succulents and things like that, it's just like root rot is the main culprit for these plants, because they are beautiful but they're just very hard to look after. And then this one here is just like grown really big now, the one I showed you on the plant shelf. Yeah, so these are all the babies that I kind of cut off. They grow on the side of the branch, and it's just look how great it is. It's my first time like you know, propagating this type of plant, and it's really nice. You can see how the leaves, they look like that when they're more mature. You can see the pattern. It's really nice. Yeah, so cute, this one. And then this one is just not really doing well. This is another type of new one. I mean, it's just very harsh to grow this one as well. And then back here I have a kind of like a type of a crassula type of a jade plant. You can see the new growth. It looks very stretchy looking. I don't know why that is with the grow light. You know, it's like grown very stretchy here. And then here I still have two plants pot together, the Europhobia. Just very unique, this type of plant, because it's like something from under the sea. Yeah, so I have two in there. And then back here, I just love this one. It's just so unique. Like some of them are just very rare to come across, so like I'm very careful with the watering. Like, you know, it's just like this is the first time I've seen this plant, and it's just, and it was the last one as well, so really nice. And then like this one as well, like I've never seen a big massive one like Europhobia. This was my original one in the middle, and then these two big ones, like I got another one. It's just like very nice. I mean, this one is actually very expensive when it grows massive. They can come across like a couple of €100, and they're like slow growth as well. Yeah, and then this one here, if you notice, is my first begonia. I just kind of move it here for a bit of sun, and I've always wanted one of these ones. They're like the leaves are like chocolate chip. I mean, they're not like I mean, they're not spiky, like they're soft. And I've never come across this one. I've noticed a lot of people are getting this plant in the like the big box stores, you know, like we don't have big box stores. Ours are called B&Q and Woody's. I think like under name for Lowe's. Yeah, so I came across this because I loved how the new leaves come out like very fuzzy, like a purplish fuzzy leaves. They're just so fuzzy. I just wish this, you know, like this lasts longer, you know, the coloration as well. I wish like has more of the purplish like leaves on it, because when they're mature they kind of turn green, as you can see, and then has this kind of like chocolate chip thing on the leaf. It's just so cute. Just my first one. Like I was there like for half an hour trying to pick the best one, because they were like all squashed together, like you know, and then I was like trying to pick the most healthiest one, and then this one is, and this is like the biggest leaf on this one. It's massive, and I just love all these little fuzzy ones. They're so cute, you know. Yeah, it's my first begonia, so I have this in the kitchen, you know, where I do a lot of cooking and doing the dishes, you know, like enjoys the humidity there. But like just summer, I usually just move the plants here to enjoy it. Yeah, so this is all the plants here, and then on my plant shelf. Yeah, so nothing new. So I have a few plants. I'm still waiting to go to Urban Plant Life in town, which I have to get 2 buses to get there. I haven't been there for a while. Also, I want to go back to Johnstown's garden centre. Like we only have 2 good garden centres here in Ireland, unfortunately. I love the Johnstown Garden Centre one. That one like it's like over an hour, and I need a car to go there. And then the UPL one, I have to get 2 buses, so sometimes it's just kind of annoying, you know. Yeah, I'm gonna quickly show you the balcony. Don't mind the clothes on my balcony. I'm just trying to get them all dry. Yeah, so recently popped this up. And you can see how well it's grown. And we took out all the wiring because it was kind of like bursting through the wires because of the new, how thick it is. Yeah, so it's really nice. And then this one as well has grown all the leaves. So this one, I think it's some sort of a maple. They lose their leaves during the winter season, and then back in spring they grow back their leaves. And I just love how when they're sun stressed, like the red leaves. Some of the branches are kind of empty, so I think they're kind of dead. Because on our balcony, like we get really heavy rain and heavy wind, and sometimes it can dry out the bonsais. And then this massive one is still growing really nice. Sometimes I do have to get rid of some of these yellow leaves. I think this is just like from, I need some like fertilizers. Yeah. And then this is a new one that I purchased recently as well. It's just so beautiful when I've seen this, like a really like a round shape, and then it has these kind of beautiful white flowers on it. So beautiful. You can see some of them are, I think they come out kind of red, and then they're white. It's so beautiful. It's just like, it was the last one as well. I mean, bonsais, they can be very expensive as well, so it's kind of sad when they don't make it. Like we had a few casualties. It's just mainly because of because like we're really high up on the duplex apartments, like really high up, and we get like very windy as well. So I just, just seeing this one is just so beautiful. I don't know what type of bonsai this one is, but I just saw these lovely blooms. It's really nice. Yeah, so this one is not doing well. So if it's not doing anything this summer, it'll probably be gone in the winter time. I mean, like, it's just like it kept losing leaves, and that's what's left, which is really sad, I mean, I think some bonsais, they just need a greenhouse. So in the future, when we have a house, I love to have a greenhouse and put all my bonsais there. And you can see this part here is kind of like all patched up, and it's only this side. And it's the same. I mean, this one is the same type of plant. This one kind of just popped together like it kind of like two trees in a forest, and then has all this moss. Yeah, and then this one I really like. It's just kind of like draping down. Like, it's really nice. They're like little forest trees. They're really nice. Little forest trees. Like this is something you see in the forest. It's just like nice to have your own little jungle. I think in the future when we have a house, we'll put this on the ground, because I've seen this plant in a garden store, Johnstown Garden Center, and they have it on the ground, and it can grow like really massive, like a big tree. So yeah, so this probably in the future be in the ground. And it's just how all the moss kind of grows. Yeah, so this is all this one is not really doing well. It's kind of like looks bald at the back. I kind of fell in love with this one because it looks very bluey, greeny, like an icy type of plant. Yeah, so yeah, I think this summer we need to really need to varnish the floors. And I varnished all these furniture last summer, and it's just, you can see it's just how the sun can really burn the plants. Yeah, it's just such a beautiful weather today. Look how beautiful the sky is. Look how beautiful the sky is. Really nice. It's really nice weather. I mean, these empty boxes, I haven't done anything this year. I mean, I used to have the the succulents that you put outside, what they call mothers and hens or something, chicks or hens. Yeah, I haven't really filled. It looks kind of very empty here, so I don't know, maybe next spring I'll pot up something. But yeah, and even like here, this haven't been used as well. I used to have evergreens, and they just kind of dried off. Yeah, so let's only have this on the balcony. Really nice. Just really happy how they're well. Like, some of them we repotted during spring. So spring we had all our bonsai repots. So I'm gonna put you back in here. I'm gonna end the video. Yeah, so that's all the plants. I mean, you can see how much I have downsized. I mean, we've been living in this apartment 5 years now, and I think I had like about 200 plants back then, and now I just have like maybe 50, maybe under 50. Yeah. So I'm gonna end this video here. So I hope you enjoyed this kind of a walkthrough type of video with me. I just wanted to show you how well they're doing in the spring and summer months. So so if I'm going any plant shopping, I'll try to take you guys along with me. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this little video, bit of an update, and I'll see you guys very soon. Bye.